Do you call them, text them, or even go old school and write them a letter? If you're like a majority of the population, or even me, you might use something called Facebook. Facebook is a part of something called social networking. Today, I am here to inform you about social networks, how they have changed our society, and the dangers of a social network when you are not careful. The basic definition of a social network is an online platform used by people to share interests and basic information about themselves. Networks like Facebook usually consist of something called a profile, which usually has his or her name, a picture of themselves, and other information. Facebook is one of the most used networks today. In 2012, Facebook had reached 300 million users, and one can only imagine how it has grown in just 3 years. These networks have changed our society in the fact that we don't get out and see people anymore. We just get on our computers and talk to them through the network. People most often use these networks to communicate with friends. Sometimes they use it to connect with an old family member they haven't seen in a while. In fact, there was a news story where a daughter had found her father through Facebook and she had not seen him in nearly 48 years. However, although these sites can be useful for such things, they can also be very dangerous. I recently watched a movie called Cyberbully where a teenage girl in high school had defied her parents and created an account to a social network. She wound up being horribly bullied and eventually tried to commit suicide because of all the things that the people were saying about her. It goes to show that if you are not careful with what you post or what information you put up, something bad could happen. As you can see, there are many different things a social network can be used for. I wouldn't say stay on it all day or night, but it can be good to catch up with friends and family once in a while. Just make sure you are careful with what you post and what information you give out.
How's it take?